Hello my dear ones, it's RawCoconutGirl here. I am a regenerative detoxification specialist. I also perform iris analysis for my clients. Iridology by Dr. Bernard Jensen. I am an international healer. I'm sharing with you how I'm healing my body, mind and soul with natural way of healing by using fruits, vegetables and herbs. And maybe I will help you as well. On my channel you can see, for example, my fruity lifestyle in Hawaii. We are frugivore species, designed to eat fruit. I also follow my own ethical rules.
Lily Koi and RawCoconutGirl in the flesh. Was that good, Lily Koi? Was that good? Yeah.
I am here to inspire some of you and teach you what the health really is. I will share with you my secrets how to achieve joy, but the most important, I will share with you how to achieve well-being in a natural way. Aloha my dear ones, it's RawCoconutGirl here. Witam kochani. How are you today, my dear ones? Welcome to my webinar. You can get a free consultation today, a professional consultation regarding your path, regenerative detoxification, iridology, spirituality, and many, many more. I'm happy to have you here today, and I'm waiting for my guests to come. I'm getting some messages from you guys. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. I'm waiting for you. Aloha. Aloha. How are you, my dear one? Hi, Maria. Okay, you're coming. There we go. So today I would love to introduce you to my guests. I picked 2 guests for today, and we'll be continuing doing it every single week. So if you're interested and you would like to take a part in this project, please shoot me an email anytime you wish. RawCoconutGirl@gmail.com, or just message me if you have any questions, and I can put you on a list, or on a waiting list for the next week. Hello Maria. Hello June. Hi. Okay. Let's start. Maybe we can start. Our guests actually just came, so we can start. I'm excited and I feel honored that I can help you with this path on your journey. And yeah, I am so inspired, and this is my passion, this is my life on a daily basis. I'm just helping people. This is a huge part of my life. So yeah, I'm happy to have you all here today, and just I'm enjoying this time so much. So let's connect. Let's start this webinar with a free consultation. And my first guest is I'm connecting.
Hi.
Hi, my dear. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm happy to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
So, well, I'm gonna say a disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not prescribing any medications.
Yeah.
I'm not treating anybody. And I'm not, trying to be a doctor at any point. And I don't diagnose anybody, right? It's also another thing. I'm just sharing my personal experiences. Yes, so I'm a regenerative detoxification specialist. I'm working with people to help them detox their body and regenerate them on a cellular level, uh, if possible, of course, if they stick to the diet and this lifestyle. How are you today? How is everything?
I'm very good.
Yeah.
What?
How is everything? How is your food journey going?
It's good. It's delicious. And it's awesome. It's making me feel so good.
Can you tell us, can you introduce yourself for the audience? And we also would like to know a little bit about your journey, a little bit, like, anything you feel is best to share with us.
Sure. Well, my name is June. I live in California, and I've been on this frugivore, raw lifestyle for only like 6 days now. Not a long time. Not long. But I've already seen like a crazy difference.
That's amazing.
Crazy difference, yeah. Like before I joined this diet, I was having severe OCD and anxiety, like very, very bad. I had to go to therapy. I tried lots of remedies, but nothing worked. Nothing really helped me long term, and it was just terrible. I could barely leave the house. Every day was like, it's difficult, very difficult, and I would just be like,
I mean, I can't imagine, but I can, I can relate to that too, because I see a lot of clients having issues with similar problems, and it's just sad. Yeah, but keep continuing, please. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt it.
It's difficult, but when I made the change, it all changed. It really, when I made change the diet, 6 days ago, like they got so much better, and I can leave the house. I can go on walks. I can, like, I haven't cried in the 6 days.
Oh my goodness!
I haven't had any breakdowns. Like, it dramatically increased from day one. It was crazy. Thank you.
You look great too. You're so vibrant and powerful, and you're like, so happy to talk about it. I'm so excited for you.
Yes, thank you. And before I made the change, I had severe food sensitivities too, and it was really hard for me. To find food that I could just eat and feel decent on. And I still always ate healthy. I tried the starch solution and low fat, but always eating organic, or usually. There was a period where I was kind of loose about that, but I always have eaten pretty very, very, very healthy, but nothing really helped me, and I always had to do very restricting diets of only a few different foods, and it was really difficult, and I would have to change them so often. But when I changed to this diet, I can eat lots of food and don't be restricting, and I can just eat 3 papayas and whatever foods I want that fall under the fruit veggie category,
Yeah.
It's really incredible.
So inspiring. And it's been only 6 days, sorry, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What happened?
Yeah.
What happened in your life that you changed your path, your approach?
Well, I saw your videos, and I got very inspired. And I was like,
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I was super inspired, and I was like,
thank you.
I don't know, because I tried. I saw some other fruitarian YouTubers, or part fruitarian. So I've tried the diet before, but I always kind of did it wrong. Like for dinner, I'd eat tons of cooked vegetables, or just something wrong, or squash for dinner or something that threw it off and didn't actually make it work properly. But when I saw yours, I was like, she looks so healthy. She looks incredible. I have to try it again. And it actually was incredible. Incredible difference in only 6 days.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, I am amazed. I feel honored. I feel blessed that you are in this path because of me. It's just so, oh my God, that's crazy. In a
Yeah.
super positive way. It's just so, and it's just, wow, mind blowing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, it's
love it.
awesome.
I love,
Yeah.
how did you find me? Because not, you know, there is always a reason why some certain things happen in our life, right? Nothing happens
Yeah.
without a reason. So I'm just wondering, how did it happen that you found me?
Well, I think it was like maybe 6 months ago I did find you, and I
Yeah.
tried going on like a coconut water cleanse, but I kind of just like I did it for 3 days, and then I felt kind of like tired, which is
Yeah.
it's expected. But then I was like, no more, no, 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 because I was just feeling kind of weird, and then I just went back to my eating like vegetables and starches and still healthy, but it's not the same, you know what I mean? But then I found you again, and I was like, okay, I need to actually try the diet and not just the cleanse, like the whole
Yeah.
meal, and
Whole
stick with it,
approach. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I think like when you jump into juicing way too fast, it can hurt you actually.
yeah,
Instead of helping you, it will hurt you, and you feel like you don't want to try it anymore because you will be like, tired of it,
yeah,
and you will be scared of side effects because
yeah,
acids are inside of you, and then when you put that alkaline energy into your body, which are
yeah,
fruits and vegetables or juices, then your body is like, whoa, what's going on? Like, what is
yeah,
it? Because starches are actually not that healthy compared to our approach, like Dr. Morse is teaching us.
yeah,
It's like fruits, vegetables, raw, completely raw, and it's just so beautiful. It's just,
yeah, it is.
did you hear about Dr. Morse?
I checked out his Instagram, I think. I checked it out, but I didn't dive deep into it.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. So he's a pioneer, actually, one of the most beautiful pioneers of this path. Um, I highly recommend you to check out his movies, his videos on the YouTube channel, Dr. Morse.
Uh-huh.
He has tons of movies, because they're so long. They're not videos, they're movies.
Nice.
Yeah, you can really learn a lot, and it's actually it will give you some basics
Uh-huh.
regarding this lifestyle, so you can understand better what's going on with your body, how your body is built, and stuff like that. I also teach this all my clients and on my webinars and everywhere, on Instagram, Facebook, and stuff like that. But also, I think if you take advantage and you will try study by yourself from the source, this is the best way to go. And I highly recommend you to get the Miracle Source book, Detox Miracle Source book. It's like amazing book that Dr. Morse, created for everyone, so you can understand the simplicity of this path, because it's super simple. And there are two sides of chemistry: acids, alkaline. Boom, two fluids in the body, right?
Yeah.
Blood and lymph. We want to clean your lymph system, right? We want to clean your lymph that is flowing in your body, because this is usually very acidic and toxic. So yeah, we just want to help your body, to be happy again.
Yeah.
Like, what difference did you notice? I know that you are more happy and energized, but is there anything else I know it's a little bit, short period of time to say anything, but maybe.
Yeah, well, my digestion is like incredible. It just everything in my body just feels like it works really good now.
Yeah.
And before I was having really bad tooth problems, just
Wow.
really like, well, not
Yeah.
not really bad, but I had pains and stuff, and I had already gotten them filled, and it just not good problems. Like something was wrong with my body, and I can just tell already that they're getting so much better, because I haven't had a tooth pain since I started this diet. and I can just tell that they're getting better because, you know, like you can get lots of fillings and stuff, and you can keep filling up your teeth, but if you don't heal your body, then you're just gonna keep putting band-aids on it and just like, you know
You're
what I mean?
very smart, and you see, and you didn't even listen any videos of Dr. Morse, and I'm like, you girl, you know that stuff. It's just amazing. I love it. You know that you
Thank
wanna,
you.
yeah, you wanna dig in deeper, right, on the cellular
Yeah.
level. Just so cool. Like you can really dive into the root of the problem, and you can, yeah, you can really regenerate anything at any age. It's just so amazing. I'm just curious. You know, what's your diet? You know, like on a daily basis, what do you usually eat? Like, how you start your day and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, recently, for the last few days, I've been starting my day with like one whole papaya or two papayas because and here in California, they're really ripe and delicious right now. I think it must be like papaya season or something.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. And I also pretty much eat them for lunch too. Or today I had a smoothie with it, but usually I would just eat like papaya and mango for lunch, or snack on like grapes or blueberries or oranges. Just trying to look over at what I have over there.
What did I get out there?
Yeah. Yeah, and then for dinner recently, I've been having a smoothie with banana and cherries and mango. And then I kind of just recently transitioned my dinner, like my actual dinner from cooked vegetables to raw vegetables, and I already see like a big difference. Like a few days ago, I saw a difference from just eating all fruit all day and then eating a little bit of vegetables, cooked vegetables for dinner, but then I changed to eating all raw with some raw veggies for dinner. And it's quite a difference. Like you just feel like energy all day. You never
Right?
feel like the sluggishness after eating your cooked dinner.
That's amazing. I'm so happy that you're talking about it, because many people don't have that comparison, you know, and they can't like figure out what actually it's working. Are these like us, or because I sleep better, or more, or you know, or I have less stress and stuff like that. So I'm kind of happy that you are trying to, you're checking on yourself, and you are just going day by day, and you know, you have your diary and you're putting everything in it every day.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah, and I
ate this and
yeah, or diary in my brain. Well, actually, sometimes I do write it down, but like, and I do dry fast kind of after 5 o'clock, sort of. I mean, I'm not really a big water drinker in general, so it's pretty much is a dry fast from like 5 or 6ish to 10 o'clock the next day, because I kind of end like, okay, I pretty much eat all before 6 o'clock ish, and then I wake up around 10 because I eat so much during the day that it kind of just, I just feel like I don't need it at late night. I mean, sometimes if I do end up eating it later, I'm flexible with it, but
so here's my advice. It's I'm so grateful. I'm so happy that you found me and you follow my approach. I just wanted to be clear on that, that this lifestyle, it's not a sprint, it's marathon. So you want to go slow, and I highly recommend to you know, dive in and jump into it too fast. Because if you go immediately straight on fruit and raw, you can feel really bad side effects, and it can be scary for you, and you know, you don't want that side effects, and they're too harmful for your emotional side and etc. But anyway, I highly recommend, and you don't also want to crave your food later, and you don't want to also get your, if you're losing your weight, let's say, because you are doing this lifestyle for hopefully reasons to lose your weight, let's say, and then you jump into regular food all of a sudden after eating this diet because you crave food so much, because you transitioned too fast, way too fast to this lifestyle. So just wanna give you a heads up to here to just be slow with this transition. And if you can I would really I would still keep myself, if I were you, on some cooked food in the evening. I'm not saying every single day, but every other day. And then you know, next week or next, let's say next 2 weeks, you can jump into more raw and that cook food and just cook every second day or whatever, once a week or so, but still like not jumping too much into it. What was your diet before you were vegan?
It was all very healthy and organic. And let me think, what was my diet before?
Just more starches.
More starches, like whole grain starches, though.
Yeah.
Potatoes, stuff like that.
Oh, so you didn't eat dairy or meat?
No.
Okay.
I've been vegan for most of my life, and
wow.
And then I
look at you.
Usually, yeah, and I usually already I've done intermittent fasting, like stopping after, like, I don't eat late at night for I've done that for like maybe 2 years now. So it's like kind of just like something I already naturally do. I don't eat like late at night usually, but it's kind of like I've pretty much eaten very, very, very healthy and mostly vegan for like the last 10 years.
Wow.
I just wanted to like level up my health because I needed to. Yeah, hone it in.
Yeah, because vegan diet doesn't need to be healthy, right? That's not always the point. It really depends on what you are putting into your body as a vegan.
Yeah.
Because
it's actually it's actually amazing because even though I wasn't raw, I was eating super healthy. I mean, like incredibly healthy. Like what would you say? Like just organic, whole grain starches for like the last 10 years of my life. But it hasn't compared to eating raw or a lot of fruit. You know what I mean? Like even though I ate like incredibly healthy, trying to heal my sensitivities, my OCDs, my teeth problems for like such a long time, it didn't eating diet.
I'm so happy. I just want to say hi to everyone because everyone is welcoming you here.
Oh, thank you.
And we didn't say anything. We are just, you know, dived into details, and we are like, nope, we are talking.
Yeah.
So hello Maria, hello Matteo, Magdalena, Elżbieta, Halina, Anna, Monica. A lot of Polish people are watching you too. Wow, that's awesome. I'm happy. Monica.
Nice.
Marva. Yeah. Oh, she's next, I think. Edita. Hello, Monica. And Elżbieta. Hello, everyone. Oh, it's so nice to have you all. So what I just want to emphasize here, it's like very important here to focus also on like that starches are also, you know, acid forming food. So they're not to the end clean, but yeah, compared to others, if you compare your diet, you know, it's like you are way better. That's not even a, you know, discussion here about it. But if it comes to the fruits and vegetables raw, in a raw form, like pure raw form, they're just the highest vibrant energy, electromagnetic energy, that if you bring it to your body, it will be the most happy ever after, because you are actually feeding your cells and, you know, and you're hydrating them. So it's just the most beautiful thing you can do. And also with your, you know, problems that you described to me earlier, it is really good for your nervous system, like raw, especially berries, blueberries, any kind of berries. And it will really, you can actually see on yourself. I don't need to say any too much. You just can experience on yourself. You can, you know, have your carrots all day, or you can have your blueberries all day, and you can compare later on.
Yeah.
Studying, holy crap, the carrots, a carrot didn't help me at all. It's just like, you know, too low vibrancy, too low, you know, they don't like vegetables have no, they're not astringent where fruits are, and they're pulling out everything. So it's just amazing. You just want to, you know, hydrate yourself, then you can actually, you know, remove all your mucus, and it's just amazing. Nothing help you with this, seriously. In nature, there's no way. Like, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so happy for you. So what's your goal? Like, do you want to start detox as well later on, or you just want to stick with your diet?
For now, I just want to stick with it and keep on doing it consistently and see where it takes me, and just try to really heal myself.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm happy. And you also have some questions regarding your path. If you can ask me that question.
Yeah.
One of them more.
Get it? Okay. How do you stay on the fruitivore diet without getting cravings for cooked foods and starches and not getting tired of fruit? I had it written down so I didn't forget it.
That was beautiful. So I think very important here is transition. So correct transition. I really recommend to just be, you know, aware of it, that if you don't do it slowly, you can experience very difficulties on your path. So we don't want that. So just please be slow and just like enjoy it, you know, every single day. And once you feel that energy coming into you and your spirit saying you, okay, it's time for you to be on totally raw. I'm like, really? Okay, I'm gonna try it. You know, you can. I'm just talking here about spirituality very deeply, because you really want to be connected with your God and angels and, you know, spiritual world. So they help you on this path if you ask them for support, some support that you want to achieve that goal, that experiences, and they really are there for you. But people usually don't ask for the guidance, and, you know, they can be lost on this path. So transition is number one. Spirituality, in my opinion, is also super important. Another point is eating enough fruit. So usually when people switch into fruitarian diet, they don't eat enough. They eat like one watermelon and then one watermelon, and okay, it's nothing bad, you know, with eating mono meals, right? It's even super healthy. But is it time for you already? Like, maybe it's too fast. Like, you know, first you want to actually hydrate your body as much as you can before jumping into this extreme, you know?
I'm not sure if I have the problem with eating enough, because I really ate a lot before still. I think my stomach is very stretched already, because I'll sit down and I'll eat like 2 papayas and I'll be like, I want some more food, and I'll eat some mangoes. Like, I actually don't know if I have that, but I think that it's because I was already eating pretty healthy and abundantly before too. I think it was less of a transition if you're transitioning from like standard American diet to this.
But you know, I think also so when the craving appears, let's say I mean, I don't have any cravings now, but I used to have. And when I had that, you know, feelings, I was like, okay, I have to kind of force myself to eat fruit because I didn't want to eat anything else, because I know I'm going to feel bad after it. So I forced myself to eat some banana ice cream. And I actually lost temptation at all, like for any other food. Like, I didn't even desire to eat that sour kraut, let's say, or something that I was craving. And it was super, super interesting. So you are actually tricking your body and your mind. You know, our mind is usually not that smart like our body is, right? Our body is usually smarter than we are. So, you know, whatever you think, sometimes it's better to just, okay, it's just my mind, you know, but what I really want, what I really need, Is it really what I need? Really?
Yeah.
And then just
Yeah.
even ask you. I just always talk about relationship with your God. Doesn't really matter, like what's your faith really, because it's not about that. It's just about creation, right? Your creator. So you just ask your creator saying, hey, I just need your advice, because is it really what I need? Is this really what my soul needs? Like this is what it needs, then okay, I'm gonna go with it, but just help me. And then you will see that one day you wake up and you're gonna get that sign, and it's gonna be in any form you can imagine. It can be a I don't know, feather at your feet, falling down from the sky or whatever, like you can see animal that will be like not leaving you even for a moment, because it will be so attached to you. It's just a lot of signs that we are getting. They're just signs, but people don't take it correctly. They don't take them correctly. They don't even notice them, right? Even with numbers, when you see the numbers like 111, 222.
Yeah.
Or you meet.
Yeah, I did.
Or you meet
Yeah,
someone.
I did.
Or you meet someone. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. I did pray for help before I found this diet, so I got my prayer answered.
It's just so beautiful. The spirituality, what I was meaning by that also, when it's not generally like praying, like, oh, I just pray for this, that, and that, but in a certain situation, you just ask your spirit and you ask, hey, is this really what you need now? Let's wait 5 minutes and you will tell me, like if this is really what is it? Because maybe there are worms that are craving that food, and they want you to, to feed them with that crap, with fermented food and, and meat and dairy or something like that. Especially cheese is very addictive. So, but anyway, yeah, it can be like, oh, just feed me, feed me, feed me. I'm like, no, you want to eat, but I don't want to feed you, little worm. My spirit doesn't need that. I don't want you to enjoy this stuff. I want you to leave my body. So then you're more kind of like, you're becoming aware, conscious of your actually body itself, that you can actually fight through this with your spiritual approach, like spiritual path. I actually fight a little bit too. It's just really, this is what is helping me the most. Be open. Meditations are amazing. Massages with a good, massage therapist. Also very good that I highly recommend is swimming and ocean. Of course, it's hard because some people in California can't swim in the ocean, right? Depending where.
Oh, well, actually, the ocean is pretty close.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Is it good type of water?
Well, it's not terrible, but it's also maybe not the best. I don't know if I want to swim in the water, so.
Okay. There we go.
Some of the beaches are actually really nice, but.
Okay.
Oh, I do have a question. My mom was right here, and she was wondering if chlorine is bad.
Oh my goodness.
Like swimming in chlorine pools.
Yes, so this is just, I'm giving you my personal experience with that. So usually chlorine is really bad for your thyroid, parathyroid, for your cells. And I highly recommend to never go, and other cells, it doesn't really matter. It's just, very toxic to your body, to the human body. And I highly recommend when you are going to the swimming pool or somewhere with chlorine water, because we unfortunately can't avoid that. There are not many like salt water around us, right? Salt swimming pools. But anyway, if you don't have any other option, I highly recommend to put some coconut oil on your skin and just smear your skin with all coconut oil. It will help to, protect, to create a shield on your body so it won't be absorbed that much. But it's still chlorine. It's like, it's chlorine. It's like, what? It's highly toxic, and it's it's strong. It's super strong.
Yeah.
So I don't have a tonsils, and I had my tonsils removed when I was 16, and after that, every smell of chlorine, a little bit of chlorine, I have an infection in my throat. Like my throat hates any, like little bit of chlorine is just hurting me so much. So I discovered that how toxic it has to be. Of course, when you have tonsils, you're more protected in the throat area, but it doesn't really matter if it's so, like, you know, it's so bad for your tissues. But so I highly recommend also to avoid that, and also, you know, try to, you know, to get a water filter into your like water system that you drink. So drinking water filter, I highly recommend that, and shower filter.
I do drink Arrowhead water. If I do drink it, I
what
drink
is
Arrowhead.
that? What's that?
It's spring water or Crystal Geyser. It's like from the spring. It doesn't have like added stuff or anything. And that's actually very interesting about the pool thing, because when I went to the doctors a while ago, they said I had thyroid problems, and this was like years back, like probably like 4 years back, and I did fix it through diet, because I went back and got tested and it was better. But that's very interesting. I should probably stay away from pools because I do have thyroid problems.
Yeah, I highly recommend to try to avoid this kind of stuff, you know, because it's really it can be risky, and especially when there is a fresh water in a swimming pool and they just put tons of chlorine into it, and then you smell it. I remember when my friend used to work for the pool company, and they it's just bad. She even smelled like, you know, like a pool, like chlorine everywhere she, you know, was around. Every time, that was just nasty. But my point is also, when you put something to the bleach, it's a bleach, right? So it's bleaching your body, it's bleaching your skin. And I remember when I was younger, I don't remember what was that I was on a camp somewhere from the school or whatever, and they asked, you know, there was like my turn to clean the toilets. So they didn't give you any like gloves or anything. They just gave you bleach and just, you know, clean the toilet with it. I'm like, how? Like with my hand? Like, yeah, like we don't have gloves. And then you have to like, yeah. And I was like, you know, cleaning like sink and toilet and everything. Like, but they never gave me any gloves. But I didn't think about it as a kid, you know. It's like you don't think about that stuff. And then I still had my tonsils back then, but I remember like my hand was like burned because of like chlorine, and it was even diluted chlorine. It wasn't like pure chlorine, but it was diluted. And I'm like why you guys don't use gloves? And I even asked them, and like, oh, you know, like we forgot to get them, but it's fine. You're done. You're not cleaning this anymore. Next time is another person. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, it's just crazy. But yeah.
Oh, and I do have one more question, because she was asking about wisdom teeth when they come in naturally, if you should remove them or not, in your opinion,
and how that process works naturally,
and what your opinion on it and stuff is. And she was asking right now.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm happy that actually, you know, you guys are very interested and you are very into it, because you're showing others that, you know, this path is just so vibrant.
Yeah.
And full of information. So if it comes to wisdom teeth, in my opinion, I honestly don't have bones to grow my wisdom teeth. Isn't that interesting? I actually had only one, but the rest, like three of them, there will never grow. So I don't have the personal like experience with that, but I will tell you on experience based on experience with my clients and my family, let's say. You know, they had that wisdom tooth, they appeared. So sometimes they grow not even. They are like, you know, popping out, and they're like not even, and they can hurt actually your jaw, your gums. and they're trying to remove your teeth in front, right, kind of thing. So once they start growing, I would highly recommend to massage this part area and actually put your finger into your mouth and massage it, you know, clockwise.
Yeah.
Of course, clockwise, and just, you know, a little pressure here and there on your lymph, and just do like massages of your neck and lymphatic massages here to just drain it a little bit. I would also do castor oil packs. So you just, when it grows, in my opinion, what you want to do is to put it straight, so it won't grow in any other direction. So you don't need to remove it, right, or something like that.
Yeah.
It will be healthy. But also, I think so. Oh, in my, actually, that's my example. My wisdom tooth that I have, the only one, of course, lucky one. It was growing in a different direction, and I noticed that while it was growing, and I used to have so much pain while the wisdom tooth was growing. My cheek was like swollen when I was a teenager, and it is still growing, because as we know, it grows long. So now when it grows, I don't even feel it. And I noticed lately that it grew. Like, I'm like, what? I have another tooth out there. I didn't even know that. And it started being twisted. Like, it grew in the wrong direction. So I did that massages. That's why I'm recommending that. And it actually helped. It's switched the direction of growing. But you really have to, in my opinion, if I were you, I would just press on it pretty hard, and just, you know, trying to massage it so it's gonna be growing straight. Another thing, that castor oil packs are very helpful too. So if you have any pain or something, castor oil packs are really helpful. Which you put castor oil on your skin, then you put like a cloth, organic cloth, and then you put like a warm and cold. You can switch between that temperature to just warm up, and you make it cold to just make it working. So the lymphatic system is moving around. It's not like stuck in this part. And also, you know, it's all really depends what is your experience with it. Because if it's painful, then castor oil, and I would just try to save them. I am against pulling out my teeth, but it can happen. It can happen. I had a client that went into fruit juices and vegetables. She was early on vegetables and fruits, and then she switched correctly. Everything went great. But because of detox, because of the weaknesses in her body, she actually had to remove her teeth. But it can happen when you have really deep weaknesses, you know. So of course you don't want to clean. Another thing about root canal, if someone would ask me about root canal, because it's kind of connected. So if you have a choice to pull out your teeth, or, you know, just keep them there but dead, as a dead bone, I think this is very unhealthy to keep it that way. Then I would definitely remove them. If they're dead, like, come on. You know, they just can gather more toxins in the head area. And you won't be able to even detox that part, because it's going to be so inflamed. And, you know, it's just, this is just my opinion. So this is what I would do. Does she experience anything? Like, your mom?
Oh, actually, it's for me, because
it's for you.
I'm learning about wisdom teeth. But she had teeth that were having problems with it, and she pretty much just kept eating very healthy, and they just pretty much, the parts that were having problems, they just broke off, like the cavity parts. They broke off, and then the teeth, just the rest of the tooth stayed healthy.
Is your mom vegan? Is your mom like on plant-based diet? Yeah. Okay. So here I would really highly suggest to support your you know, system, your body, with raw but clean raw food. So like avoid, like, put on the side a little bit that starches and beans, legumes and stuff like that, but because they're not like that good, they're protein. You actually want to fix the issue why it's happening like this. We want to go again into the root, right? We want to find out what's going on in the body. Then you can just go after that root, what's going on, and dive in deeper. And what I highly suggest is, like, Dr. Morse's formulas are just amazing. Like, I highly recommend them. I work on them for so many years, and I highly recommend. They actually help so many of my family members, clients, myself, of course, because I would never recommend them if I wouldn't kill myself completely. But they actually can help with that kind of issue, because you want to also, if you have a cavity problem or teeth problem, and it may be a side that you know, you don't utilize your calcium, and we want you to do this. So to be able to do this, it's very important to fix your, you know, utilization, absorption, elimination, digestion. All these aspects are super important to have a healthy teeth. And it takes a while, of course, because it's a lifetime journey, right? It's not a race. But yeah, this is what I would suggest. I would highly suggest that to follow this path as much as you can, and support your organs with some formulas, herbal formulas. Also, what I would highly suggest is oil pulling. Oil pulling with coconut oil is super beneficial, and it's changed my, like, smile and everything. My teeth are very bright, so it's actually because of oil pulling and eating fruits. I really don't need to even brush my teeth or anything like that, because they're clean. Of course, when I detox, you need to, you know, to help your mouth to be clean and alkaline. But yeah, this is just different story, totally different story, another subject. But if it comes to that wisdom teeth and stuff like that, I would really try to keep them. But if they are, you know, very dead, kind of like they want to do a root canal or something, I would consider just pulling out, and you don't need to worry about them anymore, you know. Yeah, this is my suggestion. Also, when you have a mercury fillings or something like this, I would switch definitely that to different kind of more natural material that they're made of, so you can actually be safe in the head area.
Yeah.
Because they contain, like, you know, mercury and other stuff. So you just don't want this in the head area. It's very sensitive part. We don't want any crap in our mouth. Yeah. So yeah, I would highly suggest that, and oil pulling every single morning on an empty stomach, and then just brush your teeth well, so you can remove all the nastiness from your body.
Yeah.
And also, when you spit the oil after oil pulling, I would highly suggest to do it into the trash can instead of into your, you know, sink, because you can really clog this up, and there will be an issue later on. So yeah, you know, yeah. So yeah, and yeah, that would be, I think, yeah, that's all what I would recommend for now. Any other deeper subjects and regarding you know, protocols, iridology or stuff like that, I do it on the private consultations. So if you're interested, I will be more than happy to help you with that, with, you know, with your mom's situation. Yeah, so, you know.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure. On this clean diet, on herbal formulas, on, you know, spiritual path, you really can see the difference. Like, everything can start to move, like, and you feel that energy moving inside of you. You feel that you are removing all your mucus out, and you're like, oh, that's nasty, you know. So the more congested you are, the ugliest color you're gonna have, you know, in your mucus. And it's like, it's cool. I'm excited. I'm always very excited about my path, because I love watching myself what you know, I'm removing personally. So it's a cool path, and it doesn't really matter what. It matters what you used to eat. So you've been vegan for so many years. which is inspiring. But also, if you stick to your starches or fat mostly, it can be not beneficial for you. So I'm happy that you try to avoid that heavy stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah. And the last diet I was doing, I was eating kind of higher amounts of fat, I would say, like more avocado and stuff. And I wasn't feeling great, so, and that was the last diet before I changed to this diet. I was eating still very healthy, but like avocado and tahini and stuff.
Mhm.
And I have had a little bit of avocado and tahini, but not on this diet. I'm not sure what you think about that kind of stuff, but just a little bit, but
Mhm.
not like before.
No, it's all fine when you find the balance.
Yeah.
You don't want to. I always say to my clients, I get a client, and that client used to work with somebody else in Poland, let's say, and they show that raw food diet in such a bad way. It's not a good option, in my opinion, what they recommend, like starting your breakfast with nuts and fruits together. And I'm like, what? Or putting avocado on your watermelon. They recommend that stuff, and they teach you. And that person is coming to me saying, I feel so bad. Like, I hate this food. Like, how, like avocado. They wanted me to eat avocado with watermelon. I'm like, what? And they introduce this lifestyle very bad and in a wrong way. And I'm like, and then people think it's unhealthy, and I'm like, what? Like, that's not the approach that you really want to follow, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't think. Yeah, I feel like the fruit, it doesn't need anything added to it, but
right.
the thing I was adding the tahini and avocado to is like my dinner, like the raw veggies and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't need to like put tahini on your food or anything because it already tastes delicious.
But of course, and see, you're following your intuition. That is amazing. And the funniest part is, oh, my mom has just joined us. Hi. Hi, Mamusha. But the funniest part about this path is, I mean, the most fun part about this path is that you can play with your food, but you also need to be careful with your composition, because your body likes the simplicity of the food, not the complex stuff. And like, let's create the dinner and salad with vegetables and fruits. Then you can experience fermentation in your body. Like, you can compare it to alcohol consumption. So it's like, what? Like, it should supposed to help me, not like give me a fermentation. But it's like, and you really want to be careful with that. And like, certain fruits should be eaten alone, or just especially melons. But you don't really want to mix them with anything else, because they don't like to be mixed with other fruit. And if you do that, you can experience fermentation in your body, and it's like, oh my goodness. And you can experience bloating, you can experience headache, you can experience gases, you can experience diarrhea or constipation, and then you're gonna have big belly because you can't go to the toilet, and you're like, what's going on? It's just supposed to help me, and it's not. Yes, because when you don't clean up your bowel, then it's like, it's stuck there. And in my opinion, it's highly, highly important. And I always teach every client that they need to focus on the composition of fruit of their meals, so don't mix certain meals together. But this is a whole another subject also for another time, that we could maybe focus on it next time. Something I could maybe explain that a little better. Okay. That's all I think that I could share for now. Of course, I have many more ideas and recommendations stuff after that live chat. It's like this lecture will be over, and I will be like, oh, I should have said something else about this and that. And I'm like, okay, whatever, we're gonna have a consultation, or I can always shoot you a message, on the Instagram, or we are just, hi, I have to go. Can I come back on the next webinar? Oh, yes, please do. Sorry, because there was another person out as well. And I actually was like, okay, we're gonna just stick with the time. What time is it? I don't even, I forgot that I have a watch today. I usually don't wear a watch, and I'm like, what time is it? Okay, yeah, so I was like, okay, 30 minutes per person. And I'm like, yeah, it's been over an hour. So I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Marfa. Of course, please do. We can do another live chat next week, of course. At the same time, noon, Tuesday at noon. Sorry, I can't stay on. It's all fine. It's all good. See you next time. I'm sorry. It was, it was just, she was first. June was first to join this live chat. So, I still gonna help you. Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, I love she said, love this. We love it too.
Yes.
And we are grateful that you were here with us. Thank you both. Thank you. We are so happy you could be here today. Yeah. So and anything you would like to add?
She just asked me like how long you should wait between like eating a melon before you eat a different type of fruit.
Fat. So
like fat or something.
Fat. I want a fat.
That was her question, but like
I know, I'm just kidding.
Like avocado or something.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just making fun because I know how hard it can be. I'm like, I want that fat. I'm like, no, just stick to your so with melons is actually very easy because they are digesting very quick. Like you can digest them in 20 minutes or so, and after that you can have another meal. But I usually experience on myself wait a little longer, give it a time. So when I eat especially watermelon, it's like very fast with digestion. So I would wait like 20 to 45 minutes, and then I would eat another meal. Because, we are the same, but we are similar and different at the same time. I know it sounds like oxymoron, but it's true. So we kind of need to adjust to our own needs. So if you have you feel like you don't feel good after eating, like, anything after that melon for an hour, then just please wait an hour. Just don't force yourself.
Yeah.
And try to think with your not with your mind, but with your spirit. I know it's hard at the beginning, especially at the beginning, but just ask yourself question, do I really need that now? Because I ate a huge watermelon just now, and maybe I should wait an hour or so. And with other fruits, I would highly recommend to wait longer, like an hour or so before eating anything. Yeah.
And vice versa. Like, what if you ate another fruit? Should you not eat a melon after that? Like, let's say for breakfast you ate papaya or mango. Should you not eat melon for lunch since it's like different digesting times?
I know. But honestly, I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I love my fruit. Yeah. I know some people told me many times, don't eat your oranges in the evening. I'm like, I don't care. I crave oranges. I want my oranges before my bedtime, and I can sleep well. But some people have issues with even falling asleep after eating very energized fruit. So you are like, oh, it's better to have bananas before bedtime than oranges. That's for sure. But if you feel fine with it and you crave something that you love, and it can actually help you with other cravings too, so it's helping you to not to jump into eating any other crap that it's left in the fridge or whatever. Then you just stick with your fruits, and you're happy and vibrant, and and you have very vivid dreams. Like it's just so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm happy you have your mom with you. Like, how hard it is to have another person on board at the same time.
Yeah, she's been on board with me for a long time. And it's actually true. You said the vivid dreams. I've been having very vivid dreams. But yeah, she's my health coach, or been my health coach for like 10 years.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
We actually found we actually discovered the like all fruit diet. I don't know if you ever heard of like Freely the Banana Girl, but like way back like 10 years ago, we discovered that stuff, and we've tried like variations of the diet like multiple times, but yours seems to work much better.
I'm happy to hear it. And you know, seriously, I'm also a very open person. So of course I am a pioneer of Dr. Morse's teachings, and I always will be. This is number one. His approach, his teachings, his persona, he just helped me a lot with my body, mind, and spirit. It's just amazing. That's why I actually healed. And big thank you to Dr. Marcie also, who works with Dr. Morse, and they are doing this stuff together. It was just amazing. And because of Dr. Marcie as well, it's just amazing how they teach and this lifestyle. But also, I take my own, of course, experiences. So if I hear something, doesn't really need to be that it works like I would love to experience it, right, or something. So like Dr. Morse always says, just play with it. So I just play with it, and it's actually my experience. So it's very individual subject too. So yeah, it really works. It really works. And that vivid dreams, actually, they're so, like, the other night I had a dream that I dreamt that I woke up already, and I did my herbs, and then I kissed my husband, and then I talked on the phone to my clients, then I had a conversation with my clients, then I did protocols, and I already felt like I'm there, like I'm living now. And then I wake up.
And you're like, I got all this work done, and then I raised it.
I'm like, wow, holy moly. Like, I thought I'm just already awake. So, in the same story, so I got up, and then I went to the kitchen, prepared my herbs, and then I had a consultation. So kind of the same, everything in order, like I had a dream about. That was just so crazy. Oh, goodness, yeah. So it's just so cool, too, because you can actually change that scenario. So you kind of experience your day, but then you come back, and you're like, oh, I have to repeat that again because that wasn't real. It's just so that I think this is connected to your consciousness. I think this is with your spiritual path and, you know, different vibrations, deeper vibrations, that you, different dimensions that you can experience. Yeah, this, and it's just so cool. Yeah, but there are many other stuff too, like especially when I talk to the animals, and especially cats. I don't know, like I never experienced that before. I mean, you know, animals were friendly with me. Usually I never had any issues, but now it's like crazy. I've been on this lifestyle for pretty long, and I think now I got to the point where the nature, like the animals, are like feeding themselves with my energy or kind of thing. I kind of feel that way because I don't know, it's stick to me, like, you know, I like you know, you glued them. I was so it was a very funny situation when I was walking with my husband the other day, and here around our place, and there was a neighbor's cat, and this cat usually just ran into me like boom, crazy. Like there are so many people around, but he always like is running towards me, and I'm like, oh, look at this cat. And he's like, because I told him this story many times, and he was like, okay, we're gonna check that. You're like, I'm curious if this is real, what you're saying with that, you know, connection. Yeah. And we went the other day, and he was like, and this cat actually jumped in the middle of the road from the side, like walk, and we didn't even expect him there because it was a little too early for him to show up, but for some reasons he was there. And the car actually arrived, and he like, that was just millisecond that he didn't hit that car. I'm like, you are crazy,
Wow.
cat. He just wanted to say hi, meow, you know, so he just jumped on the road to just, and he immediately like came around my legs, and he started to like, you know, just wanted to climb on me and stuff like that. And he wasn't interested in my husband, he was interested in me. And I was like, can you see that? And you're like, oh my goodness, now I believe you. You know, like, it's not like he didn't believe me, but experiencing it is just way different. So you kind of, I think like each and every one of you can be attached and can feel that connection with nature. It's just so beautiful. I think like the animals are feeling you as a more clean person, that you can, you know, you're more, I don't know, vibrant or something like this, and they feel your energy that, oh, she's safe, I can, you know, do anything I want with her, whatever, you know. So they're just using this against me, and you know, I'm just laughing. But yeah, it's just so funny, it's just so beautiful and pure, and you will see, I think you will experience your own magic on this path.
Yeah.
And this is the most beautiful, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to add to this conversation, your story, and if you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Thank you so much for being here today. I feel so honored to join us, and yeah, it was fun and very inspiring for many of you. I'm pretty sure. Hello.
Thank you for having me. It was awesome. It was awesome being here.
Yeah, I'm happy too, and I actually decided that I'm gonna give a try and see how these webinars will look in the future. For now, I will be giving some free consultations for like maybe an hour or so. We'll see how I can do it with my time, but yeah, and we'll see. Well, we definitely need to repeat that on my Instagram.
I know. You could probably, if you save this recording, you could probably just, I don't know if you can, you could probably just save the recording
and just
somehow and post it onto there. I think there's probably a way.
Yeah, no, I was just kidding, because I know how you know, you have to give your energy also into it, but you're also feeding your soul with this information. But to repeat all of this is impossible, because you're gonna have like different emotions and stuff, so it's not possible. But yeah, of course, yeah, I will try that. Okay, I don't wanna, you know, keep you any longer.
Okay, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. And talk to you soon. And have a wonderful evening, right? Evening.
You too.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Bye. Mahalo.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm not sure how to go off of this.
Oh,
you
just need to press X. Press X on the side.
I don't see an X anywhere. Let's see. I don't know. I actually, oh, there we go. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right, someone wants to connect me. Emiliano. Yeah, so I gotta go, but I would love to have you here next week if you wish, and I can help you and listen to your story as well if you are interested. I can put you on my calendar if you wish, Emiliano. But thank you for wait, I'm actually putting that now because I don't want to lose it. Yeah, I will be back here on Tuesday, next Tuesday, so please join me. So just contact me, please, on my private message, and we can talk over it, please. All right. See you next week, please. Please join us next week, and thank you, all of you, for being here today. And I'm blessed and honored to be on this path and show you this approach as healthy as possible, as safe as possible, and as enjoyable as possible. I wish you all Have a beautiful evening, day, or wherever you live. I am in Hawaii, so we just started our day, and yeah, talk to you later. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, June. It was so nice to meet you. Lori, please connect me next week and we can do this live chat, okay, together. Have a wonderful day and talk to you soon. God bless you. Namaste. Peace. Mahalo. Do widzenia.